What? Crap! What was the name? Crap. Well, we'll find out. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle, the toil, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Enter the Griffin on the wall. That's what it said. What's the journal have to say about the... Oh no. Oh. Having apparently had her fill the hustle and bustle of town scared, Owsley declares intention to retire. Oh. Okay, no, that wasn't the little blip that showed up. Oh well. It's not important. Are you returned from the council? But what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Crow, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She keeps sleeping at the moment. Tataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well, so with sufficient rest, I'm certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you can't, seriously, one does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall. Secret patches is dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiation. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. Also, what just happened to her hair? Did anyone catch that? I was reading the text box, but I noticed something pop in and out real fast. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kral and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, live yours? I'll return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Firemac? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And while it may not seem like the most trifling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Writing Stones to pass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. Woo! If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorn hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Hawthorne. Ha 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 ha. Oh, oh, this giant pang of go to sleep. But I ain't going to sleep. It's too early, man. Ah, Firemac, there you are. Come. A Marissa-sized spire awaits. The officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino! We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Don't make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter the negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. Interesting choice of words, Ida. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Ah, some things never changed. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. The spire. Over there. Whew. Griffin on the wall. 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 Game. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray, proceed. Why am I so tired? No, absolutely not. I refuse to be tired right now. Pippin! Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I'll drag half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. I don't remember your voice. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee, having borne the brunt of your blows. May I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. So, okay, you're probably one of the people we beat up then. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? It has been quiet. Until now. Report what? Seven hells fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Wait, is this gonna happen? Someone has... And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible! We gave no such order! Of course, the wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. You could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorza, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Firemac, we must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the science to safety? Yeah, I don't know why I got confused there. Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. It's the Griffin. You see the Griffin? He's just walking like it's nothing. Oh, look at me walk. Look at me strut. Look at me do my thing. Walk. Yeah. I'm damn good. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let the victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland! Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Even if I have to destroy it all! Griffin, Griffin on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? Serpent Scout, what are you doing here? Sir, as per Marshal Tarpin's orders, we will provide a feint to cover your advance. May the crystal light your way forward. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 From what Papaliva told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. We have two objectives. I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way. But if the time for subtlety is past, take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Oh yeah. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste. And if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Baelsar's Wall not accessible. It's another dungeon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, what was that? No. Clear selection. Thank you. And boop. Join. Baelsar's Wall. Baelsar's Wall. I believe this is the final dungeon of the entire patch. Mandatory, I should say. And this also might be a good chance to see how difficult this is going to be, because this should start giving us an idea what the Stormblood dungeons are going to be like for me. but as my paladin, I should be able to handle it just fine. Alright. Kill everybody. Oh, that was satisfying. So I'm still good. But, you know, mobs are one thing, bosses are another. Gate opens. Okay, cool. Another run. Dashy poo. Oh, that's it. Oh, and the lag's coming. It must be because Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving time, so more people are on. That's my guess, anyway. Right, I need to grab the key. Another mob down. Should be boss number 1. Yep, boss number 1. Put your bets in now, everybody. Oh yeah, look at that. That takes out half my health. I think that's just the. I think that's just how that attack works. Oh my god. That was a little scary. But we're A-okay. We're not dead yet. And that's the important thing to take from this. We're not dead yet. Alright, control panel time. That was just the first boss, man. Alright, well this part's pretty easy. It's just kill mobs. Kill mobs, kill all the mobs you can. And here they come. Satisfying. Everything's okay so far. Cool, cool, cool. All good, all good. Oh, da 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 dun 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 dun. Well, things got a little weird there. And just hope my handling all this isn't too sloppy. Needle burst. Did I read that correctly? Oh, we can leave now. Now it's second boss time. Alright, second boss. We should be able to just take care of you. Easy peasy. Launcher. Ow, that hurt. Motion tracking activated. Uh-oh. Don't move. That's what this mechanic is. Like, I actually have to pay attention to mechanics now. I'm still soloing, though. Sorry, I'm imagining a bit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, launcher! Well, I guess I can't, Oh crap, I moved! Oh crap, no, I moved! Ah! No! I messed up! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Oh, no button. I panicked. I panicked at the AoE. We're A-okay, we're A-okay. We're okay. Which way? Where the treasure chest is and go that way. Yeah. We're good, we're good. No reason to fret. And nobody dying here. We haven't reached our limit on dungeons yet, solo dungeon yet, because I still have one ace up my sleeve for soloing dungeons, though it's not exactly for speedrunning purposes, but at least I'll be able to solo them. And that's what's important. But it hasn't come to that yet. Though, I will say during Stormblood, I will probably have to queue up for the trials at the very least, because I don't think I'm going to be able to solo those. I don't think I'll be able to take the solo. We'll try. We'll try when the time comes. I'm thinking too far ahead. We're still not quite done with Heavensward. Okay, so we're getting to the fun part of the dungeon. Why do I say the fun part? Because this is where we see... Oh, hey, they're good guys. Yay. Oh, wait, no, they're not. You go no further. Loyalist. Axe-wielding loyalist. More loyalist. Oh, what, oh god. The lag threw me off there. I got them all. It's the Griffin. Now who could the Griffin be? Have you figured it out at home, folks? Or by our other loose end, Ilberd. It's Ilberd. I'll give you a glorious end, warrior light. Come see what awaits you at the far edge of fate.
How'd you like these?
Sloppy! I hope anyone caught on to that. I've been trying to toss in sloppy remarks whenever Ilbert was around. Sloppy. Alright, this part. I think I'm strong enough to just... this one.
How'd you like these?
Oh, you're done. You're done, Ilberd. Okay, we're still good. Just boss with scary mechanics take out half my health no matter what. And sloppy. For al amigo! So yeah, I thought this dungeon would be at the very, very, very end of the patch, but it's actually not. This is the end of the halfway point of the patch. So yeah, let's have some fun watching some cutscenes, I guess. Actually, it's not even the end of the halfway point. There's still another quest after this.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come. We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Laurentius, you son of a...
They die that others may live.
And that little punk freaking Yuhase, these two suck. These two freaking suck. At least Laurentius is showing a little remorse. But you know, you're too far gone, though.
Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Ooh. 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 Oh, what do they think they're gonna do, man? They need magic to deal with that crap. Oh, you're dead too.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. That's what we call a raid wipe. Nope. Can't escape it. It's a raid wipe. Everyone dies.
Gods help us! What were we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Ralker, grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are. As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ill-bird. I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now! Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
And we'll trust in you, Papalimo.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
No. Yep. Alright, this is worth talking to everyone a moment. How many more must we lose? I understand only too well the desire to reclaim one's homeland, but I cannot condone such slaughter. It has been explained to me what that light represents, and I have ordered our forces to stand ready. It seems we can do little else but wait. Every Ashgardian gets taught that the Sea of Clouds churns in the grip of the warring elementals of water and wind. Enough to tear you apart, they say. No one's ever gone to the bottom of the abyss and lived to tell the tale. So how did that bastard manage to get his hands on Nidhogg's eyes? Pabalimo knew what he was doing. I could not refuse him. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Pabalimo is my friend. I should have been there with him. Did they? I think she said... Yeah, oh, yeah, that's what she said. They could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. Master Louis Saw wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright! I know! There's nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us all off guard. Even Firemac was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget that Pabalimo strove to protect, or the lessons that he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go on back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Aw, man. I wasn't ready for that to happen right then and there. Come on. We lost Pabalimo. It's over, Pabalimo. It's all over. Alright, let's just continue now. Louis's finest student. It is plain that recent events have shaken Alphino to the core. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Yusola and the others of our imminent return. Oh, it just never ends, does it? "'Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother." Aye, behind the Griffith's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual even as we looked on. By the 12! I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort. I am certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the people follow in the footsteps of his master, even onto the grave. I have yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected Aether's rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Kral, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it then. What? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Yusola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisaie, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalymo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparation to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. Ooh, whoa, whoa,